Hi everyone, hope you're having a fabulous day. Mulabwanji to everyone in Zambia. Thank you for joining the show. My name is Kim. This is Umoyo Life, where we talk about health, in particular natural health, where we give lots of top tips and inspiration for you. Today, we're going to talk about those dark circles that sometimes appears under our eyes. Now, of course, they make you look a bit haggard, tired, worn out, and we don't want them. But I think in all our lives, at some point or other, we do get those dark circles under our eyes. So I'm going to delve into kind of what causes them and what can we do to minimize them. And some of these things are quite easy to do, some are a bit more challenging, but they do work. And you know, it's nothing dangerous, of course, to have dark circle under our eyes, but I feel that it has a bit of a psychological effect on us because who wants to look tired and worn out, you know? And also when we meet people, even though we always say, oh, don't judge a book by its cover, people still kind of will have an opinion of you or make an opinion if they see those dark circles or anything. Oh, she's very tired, you know, worn out. So let's see what we can do to minimize that as much as possible. So there are actually many reasons why you would get these dark circles under your eyes, but let's start with the most obvious, and that is, of course, the thickness of your skin. So most parts of your body, your skin is between 2 and 3 millimeters thick. I mean, that sounds very thin to me as it is, but around your eyes, it's even thinner. It's only 0.5 millimeters thick. So of course, it means that whatever is under the skin in that area is going to be more visible to the naked eye, right? So what you see is a direct reflection of what's underneath. So your skin and the layer of tissue just under the outside of your skin, it's called the subcutaneous tissue. Anyway, it just allows blue and violet light to pass through, and that's why your veins will appear blue through your skin, right? Of course, it depends on what color skin you have. So if you have dark skin, it might be more like a green or a brown, and then the lighter skin you have, it's going to be more like a purple or a dark red. But really, that is one of the causes of why you have circles under your eyes. And the thing is, as we age, of course, we start losing collagen in our skin and the skin becomes even thinner. So your circles under your eyes are going to become even more prominent. So the thickness of your skin under your eyes, this is unfortunately down to genetics. Some people will just have thinner skin than others. It's like, okay, sorry, you know? But there are other causes of dark circles under your eyes as well. So another cause is hyperpigmentation. Basically, that means you're producing more pigmentation of the skin in that area, which is caused by a higher production of melanin in that area, right? And there are different causes of this. Some, we have no idea why it happens. It seems to be just spontaneous, whereas other times we can link it to sun exposure, hormones, allergies, drugs that you might be taking, medical drugs, and so on. So there are different causes of this hyperpigmentation. Dark circles under your eyes can also be triggered when there's leakage of blood that gets oxygenated. So basically blood leaks from the blood vessels in this area. And that can also lead to a bit of swelling and puffiness. So you get like bags under your eyes. And this is usually happens when the body's trying to clear this blood from the area. That's when you get that swelling. And there are surgical and medical things that you can do to address it, but it's quite drastic, right? So what we're going to do now is look at some of the lifestyle and nutritional things that you can do to try and combat this problem. So how do you get rid of dark circles under your eyes? Remember, these things that I'm going to cover, they work, but they might not work for everyone because we're all so different. So you got to see which ones are going to work and apply for you. So the first thing is stop rubbing your eyes. Stop rubbing your eyes, okay? Because of course the skin is very thin, and then as we age, like I said, your elasticity goes down, and you get leaky blood vessels, and all of these things get worse if you're rubbing your eyes. So just stop rubbing your eyes. Secondly, you have to manage any allergies that you have, because allergies usually give you itchy, watery eyes and makes them quite sensitive, and then you're rubbing them because it's itchy and it just makes those dark circles even worse. So find ways of managing your allergies if you have them. Take a look at how you are sleeping. So if you're someone who sleeps on their stomach, then of course gravity is going to help that fluid build up in this area and in your face, and this results in more wrinkles and bags under your eyes. So it's much better to sleep on your back. Just be mindful to not use more than one pillow because it affects the alignment of your back and neck, your spine. Be gentle when you remove makeup. And always, always, always make sure you remove your makeup before you go to bed, because if you have sensitive skin, that makeup can irritate the area around your eyes and that can contribute to those dark circles. But when you're removing your makeup, do it gently, because if you're like rubbing, you're gonna damage some of those small capillaries under your eyes, and that's gonna contribute to those dark circles. So find a gentle moisturizing makeup remover, maybe put it on, leave it for a minute, and then gently wipe it off. A really good option is, of course, coconut oil. Alcohol. You gotta reduce your alcohol consumption because alcohol is dehydrating. So it pulls water, moisture out of your skin, and that makes your skin more vulnerable if you start rubbing it, for instance, even by accident. So reduce alcohol consumption, and when you do drink alcohol, make sure you drink lots of water before you go to bed to really hydrate the body and your skin again. Also have to reduce or preferably quit smoking if you are a smoker, because smoking speeds up the loss of collagen in your skin. And of course, that's going to contribute to increased wrinkles and darkness and bags under your eyes. Now, I know smoking is a very, very strong addiction, but there are tools out there that can help you. So something that I would recommend you could maybe explore is emotional freedom technique, or tapping, right? And this is a very simple technique that you can do from home. Doesn't cost anything, and you can learn how to do it online. Just go online and research it a little bit. Finally, use a soothing eye treatment. And there are lots of different ones, and what you got to do is just experiment and see what really works for you. So here are my top 8 soothing eye treatments. The first one is honey. Honey has incredible anti-inflammatory properties. You just got to make sure it's really good quality one that is raw. Highly recommend the one we have at Umoyo. It's local from the northern parts of Zambia. Beautiful, beautiful honey. But anyway, all you do is put a little bit of honey under your eyes before you go to bed, and then you just let it soak in overnight. And I guarantee when you wake up in the morning, that puffiness will be gone. Second one is cucumber. I'm sure you all know this one. It's been used in spas like forever. And the reason it works so well is because it has slight skin lightening properties and also anti-inflammatory effects. So all it is, a thin slice of cucumber, preferably cold, so cucumber that's come out of the fridge, and you just place it on your eyes for about 10 minutes, and it is extremely rejuvenating and helps reduce that puffiness. Another great one is actually almond oil. And once again, you would put this under your eyes before you go to bed, let it soak in overnight, and then in the morning you just wash it off with a bit of splash of water. Number 4 is avocado. Now, avocado is probably one of my favorite foods to eat. I eat so much avocado, but it turns out it is also brilliant for your face. And all you gotta do is cut a slice of ripe avocado and you put it under your eyes. Or if you prefer, you just mash it and add a couple drops of almond oil and make that into a face mask that you can apply. Either or works great. And you leave it on for about 15 minutes and then you can wash it off. Then we have mint leaves. Now mint leaves, they're very cooling, kind of give you a tingling effect. Just feels great. And this works really well at the end of the day in particular. And all you gotta do, you take mint leaves and you crush them, place them under your eyes and just leave that for a little bit and then just wash it off with some water. Works like a charm. Another top tip is black tea bags. So when you've brewed your tea, just save the tea bag and put it in the fridge. okay? And then when it's cold, today or tomorrow, whenever it is, you will have a whole stash of them hopefully in your fridge. You just put them on your eyes and you leave them there for 10 minutes, and it really quickly reduces that puffiness that you might experience under your eyes. Turmeric is amazing, both for puffiness and the darkness that you find under your eyes. And I did a whole video about turmeric mask that you can use, but really simply, you can just add a bit of turmeric to some buttermilk or yogurt and place that under your eyes or your whole face, and it works amazingly. If your dark circles are due to too much pigment under your eyes, then you'll want to lighten the area a bit, and you can do that with potato juice or tomato juice. Yes, you heard right. And all you do is squeeze out the juice of a potato, raw potato, or a tomato, and you soak up the juice with a cotton ball, and then just squeeze a little bit in that area and leave the cotton ball there for about 10 minutes, and then you can just rinse it off with some water. So that's it. Those are my top tips on how to deal with dark circles and puffiness under the eyes. If you decide to try any of these things, please let me know what worked for you. I'd love to hear from you. And that's it for today. Until next time, go out and live your most beautiful life. All the best. Bye.